A newly released study looks to debunk stereotypes about some of Arizona's first people, our Native American population. Cronkite News reporter Gilbert Cordova traveled to the University of Arizona in Tucson to talk to researchers about what they found.
Popular culture often depicts Native Americans as drunks, binge drinkers, or simply that they drink more heavily than whites. But a study that was released in early February from the University of Arizona says that stereotype may be wrong.
Study raises very serious questions about the stereotype. It's certainly inconsistent with the stereotype.
James Cunningham, a social epidemiologist with the University of Arizona and lead author of the study, says that the results speak for themselves.
If we look at problem drinking, such as binge drinking and heavy drinking, we found that the rates were essentially the same for the two groups.
The study primarily used data from 2013 of the National Survey of Drug Use and Health, which surveyed 172,000 whites and 4,200 Native Americans, which found similarities in drinking patterns, but also a surprising difference. Around 60% of Native Americans abstain from alcohol, compared to about 43% of whites.
Well, I do think that if you hear something enough times, that you believe it. And I think many people in our community actually say that's the way we're supposed to be.
Dr. TESHIA, Director of Native American Research and the Training Center at the University of Arizona, now says the stereotype
that can now go away. It shouldn't have ever been placed there.
Solomon also adds that the future looks bright for the Native community.
This frees up hopefully a lot of things, improving healthcare, but also how stereotypes, in the article I believe Jim mentions that there are these social effects of stereotypes.
Though this report shows positivity, it doesn't hide the reality on the reservation, says MIGUEL FLORES Jr.
When we look at our youth or our adults, bringing them back to the culture, bringing them back to our ceremonies, that helps them in the healing process to understand everyday life.
Cunningham believes that the study is going to motivate researchers to look into the causes of liver disease that was attributed to the belief of high alcohol consumption in Native Americans. In the Broadcast Center, I'm Gilbert Cordova, Cronkite News.